Orlando Pirates 1, Stade Abidjan 1. A very, very flat performance from Orlando Pirates. But before getting to that, is this a point gain or points drop for Orlando Pirates? Because they had opportunities. Orlando Pirates had plenty of opportunities in this game, and also this Stade Abidjan team is not a great side. If you're being honest, it's not a great side. And right now, I'll actually like put my head on the block and say, you know what? Come second leg at Orlando Stadium, I expect Orlando Pirates to score 3, 4, or even 5 goals in the second leg, because this team did not show anything. I mean, you swear they were not even playing at home. Orlando Pirates dominated. The amount of chances that Orlando Pirates had. Orlando Pirates should have walked away with 3 points, and I think Orlando Pirates players will watch when they rewatch the game. They'll watch this game back and realize that, like, you know what, man, we actually wasted opportunities, and we could have walked away with maximum points. Like, this team, they only had about 2 or 3 chances in this game, and one of those chances was the one that they scored, and the other 2 chances that they got that I can think of, these are the chances that they had in the last minutes of the game. And again, Orlando Pirates almost lost this game. They almost lost this game in the last minute of the game. And another thing that I must say, a very, very, very good performance from the referee, because I thought the ref was fair. That sliding tackle, if it was any other ref, especially like playing in Africa, it would have resulted in a penalty. And also, why I thought like I needed to give credit to the ref. I thought he handled the game very well, and because if it was any other ref, like I said, it could have been easy for the ref to give a penalty there. But yeah, as much as like gaining a point away from home in CAF Champions League is not bad, but I just feel like Orlando Pirates should have won this game. And they had so many chances, especially in the first half. Mahopa needs to be doing better, because I think, in my humble opinion, I think if Mavasa had started this game, Orlando Pirates would be coming back to South Africa with 3 points. Because one thing, yes, Mahopa has some qualities, and sometimes, yes, I prefer Mahopa in this Orlando Pirates side than Mavasa. But then into this game, I just feel like Mahopa, we know, is not as deadly. He's not as lethal as Mavasa. And I think Mavasa, besides the penalty, Mavasa would have scored a brace besides the penalty. And yeah, I just feel like Orlando Pirates will look back to this game and have so many regrets, because they could have actually been clear right now, being coming back home with 3 points. And yeah, and again, second half, a very, very flat performance from Orlando Pirates. A very, very flat performance from Orlando Pirates. And maybe they're understandable, because it looked like it was very, very hot up there in Cote d'Ivoire. The players were dripping in sweat. They were tired. And this is what CAF Champions League does to you. And it's going to be interesting to see, coming back home, if Orlando Pirates will be able to continue doing this, because this is only the beginning. And remember, they have the league on the other hand. They have a Champions League on the other hand. It's gonna take some. It's gonna test this Orlando Pirates players, the CAF Champions League, and I hope that like they are ready for what's to come. Because yes, like I said, it's still gonna get even more difficult for Orlando Pirates going forward. But then, like I said, this team was there for the taking, man. Orlando Pirates, they just needed to. Because I feel like Orlando Pirates never moved from first gear. They played this game, half of the game, on first game. They didn't go to the second gear or the third gear. And I feel like had they even just tried to go to the second gear, they should have scored a goal or 2 in the second half. And but like I said, like I understand the conditions, the weather conditions were really, really bad out there. And but then another thing that Orlando Pirates now, they're missing Tito Masonga, man. Right now, Mufokeng has to improvise his game, play that central role. And I don't think, yes, as much as like he created chances, I just don't think it's that effective centrally. I prefer Mufokeng from on the wing, cutting inside, or playing on the line. That's why I prefer Mufokeng. And as much like yes, he created chances, he was dangerous. Orlando Pirates is missing Tito Masonga, and I think the sooner Tito Masonga comes back, that's what will help Orlando Pirates, because the likes of Nkota will be much effective. Mufokeng will also be effective from the wing, and Orlando Pirates will play for their normal game. So I just feel like the absence of Tito Masonga is really, really affecting the team, because even like, if you're being honest, that front row of Orlando Pirates is not connecting as it does when Tito Masonga is there. And I really hope that, like, for Orlando Pirates' sake, Tito Masango does come back, because the team is really, really missing him right now. And also another thing, I already addressed this. I already mentioned it. The fact that, like, Orlando Pirates team was really, really tight in the second half, and it's gonna be interesting to see, like, if they will be able to manage this with the league, because the fatigue will also be kicking in, because this Orlando Pirates team has been playing consistently. This team that played today has been playing so many games this season. Has been playing so many games this season, and already can see the fatigue is starting to creep in. Yes, they're gonna have a break soon, the December break, but they need to get used to this. They need to get used to this schedule if they want to win the league and also compete in the Champions League. And like I've been saying, Orlando Pirates fans, I think they need to be realistic and just, like, understand that the league might not happen for them this season, because, like I said, you can see how difficult it is playing in the CAF Champions League. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they can go on and compete in the league, and as well as the Champions League. As you can check the statistics, they had, like, about 4 big chances, Orlando Pirates, and it's also very disappointing that out of those 4 big chances, they didn't convert any of them. They only converted the penalty, and it's really disappointing. And the goalkeeper of Stade Abidjan made about 4 saves. Orlando Pirates had about 15 shots, and then Abidjan had 10 shots. Corner kick, Orlando Pirates had 5 corner kicks, and they had 3 corner kicks. And then 500 passes to Orlando Pirates, and 375 passes to Orlando Pirates. But then, like I said, man, like, Orlando Pirates right now should be on 8 points. They were supposed to be not on 7 points right now. So, like, they really, really missed a opportunity here. And I think, like I said, this was an opportunity for Orlando Pirates to be 7 points, 3 points clear of Al Ahly, and also be in a comfortable position to finish this group in first place. And I think it was also that thing of, like, we're playing away. There's no need for us to actually win this game. A point away is always good in the CAF Champions League. But then there was a chance for Orlando Pirates to walk away with 3 points, and they didn't use it. And also, this side, they lost their first 2 games. So hence I'm saying, man, like, Orlando Pirates really, really missed a big chance here to go clear of Al Ahly and Belouizdad, because I think Belouizdad goes to Stade Abidjan, get 3 points, and also get 3 points at home. Al Ahly goes away, get 3 points, and also get 3 points at home against this Stade Abidjan. So Orlando Pirates really, really missed a big chance here of getting the 3 points. And yeah, man, Mahopa needs to work on his finishing, man. It's disappointing that he misses such chances, because as a striker for Orlando Pirates, I expect him to be finishing some of those chances that he missed today. But then, anyways, man, big up to Orlando Pirates. 5 points, drew 2 games. This is a game that they should have won. But other than that, big up to them. The most important thing, they didn't lose the game, and right now they're still on first position. Although I expect them to find themselves in second position by the end of this weekend, because I expect Al Ahly to get maximum points against Belouizdad. But then, yeah, man, thank you guys for watching the channel, and also please do smash that like button, and catch you guys soon again. Sharp.